Hey guys, just wanted to announce we are 3 subscribers away from 100, but I'm going to go ahead and give you what the giveaway is going to be when we reach 100, because it will probably happen just statistically probably today or this weekend. But what we will be giving away is some Eldorado cards. So it's going to be a Regeki. Let's see, get that out of the glare. One Cursed Eldland, one alternate art Eldlick, one Ghost Mourner, one Trishula, and one Elixir Black Awakening. So maybe if you're building Eldlick, maybe that'll help you out a little bit, and then just give you a couple of bonus cards. I think it's a decent giveaway though. And then the other thing to note, so if you didn't see my video yesterday, the 10% plus percent cashback, or not cashback, bonus bucks back event is going on right now on TCG Player until 8 p.m. for subscribers. Again, you do have to pay $6.99, so it is only worth paying for like a 1 month subscription. And you can't really buy a 1 month subscription, so you're gonna have to go back in and cancel for the next month if you just want access to this event. But so basically, with it being $6.99, you're going to get 11% back if you're a new subscriber. The 10% plus the 1% you get if you're under a 3-month subscriber. So you get 11% back. So basically, you need to spend more than $70 to get your money back. But if you're like buying, a play set of structure decks and then the Outbaz cards, or just any big purchases, it's definitely worth it to subscribe for 1 month to do it. But just letting you know that's going on. And then also, I will be getting in my 3 copies of the structure deck today. So probably I will open that up on the channel later, kind of go through the cards and talk about what I'm planning on doing with it. So I think that'll be a good time. But also, I kind of wanted to go through a market watch while I'm on, just shortly kind of check in and see what cards are doing. I'll circle back to this later, but then I kind of wanted to cover some of the branded related cards first. First is Masquerade. I know we talked about this literally like yesterday. We have been talking about it a lot, but the lowest listing is now 16, where it was 12 to 13 a day or two ago. And it's bottoming out to around 17.50. And then going to 20, and there's only 19 listings left. So if you don't have yours yet, 16 is kind of high, but you kind of just gonna have to pay it at this point, because I don't see it going down. It might fluctuate back down towards 13, but honestly, with this event going on today, I assume some of these will get bought up, especially since today's like the official release day for OTS stores. Or it might actually just be the official release day. I think OTS stores was Wednesday, maybe. But yeah, this is going up quite a bit. And then also the Hex Steel Fusion. When I talked about it like a week ago, I said that it was really good stock to get, and it was $4.50 for near mint, or not near mint, for light play unlim and for light play first edition, pretty much. Well, it looks like now the light play first edition is around $7, and then going up towards $8.70 for near mint, and there's really not too many of these left. So if you did pick them up when I said to grab them, you did pretty good. And if you have these in bulk and you just have a bunch of them, there's a couple of different versions of this card. They're all common, but I think they're all common. We'll take a look, but they're all pretty much $6, $7 plus, if not a lot more. I think the Dark Revelation version is like quite a bit of money, but every version is about $6 or $7 and above. Dark Revelation, yeah, so they're all commons. Dark Revelation is going for $10, pretty much $9 for light play, and then $12 for near mint. Honestly, I think that's kind of dumb to get the Dark Revelation, because who really cares? It's just a common. I would just rather have the first edition print anyways, but that's just me personally. If this was a super, then yeah, I get it, but I just don't think that's smart. But yeah, these are going to continue to go up. there's a possibility, and I mean small possibility, we see a reprint and goes from the past, but that's still a month away. So if you want to play Albaz the next 4 weeks or a couple of weeks, you're going to have to, maybe it's not a month away. I guess it's about 2 or 3 weeks away now. But anyways, if you want to play this deck, you're going to need this card. Next is Super Poly. We talked about this when it was like 350. We had talked about it before that, like a month ago or so, when it was like a little over $2. But I said to pick them up because of this deck coming out, and they are around 570, which is crazy to me. This is like one of the higher points I've seen this card at. But there are around 700 copies from Gamer's Choice. So, I mean, I don't feel like anybody's going to get over that wall for quite a long time. But these are definitely going up. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I mentioned this card earlier this week too, and it got mentioned on one of the cards that's going to skyrocket in price, the Cali Effect video. And it was like $4 when I talked about it, and now the lowest is $6.50 and going up to almost $7. It's funny because I literally just talked about this card earlier this week, and I said that you should pick them up. I always love when I do that, and then Cali Effect covers it, because then, like, of course, if I say anything, nothing happens. But hopefully a few of you guys pick them up, and then whenever he mentions it, there's like good stuff just skyrockets because he's got a lot of followers. So a lot of people start talking about the card, and like honestly, there's not too many of these on the market, so it just doesn't take too many people to come in and buy copies for it to move. Also, I think I'm like day 13 waiting for the Infinite Impermanence, and it's not the secret rare that I ordered. It's not the seller's fault. It's the UPS. They keep like pinging it to like the wrong office, and then it comes back to distribution, and then pinging it to the wrong office, and then back to distribution. But it's just getting a little bit ridiculous at this point. Yeah. And then I think that's like the majority of everything that I wanted to go over. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about these too. So I was just thinking about the ban list and what cards can come off. I think that it would be fair for some of the Dragon Rulers to start coming off. Not all at once. We need to like kind of slowly release them to see kind of how it goes. But honestly, I don't think that these would make the biggest splash. It's a good deck for sure, but I don't know how good it would really be with today's format. But I really like the artwork of all these cards, and like you can get any one of these secret rares for like under $4. So if you want to pick up, like, I don't know, start going with like 1 copy each, that's pretty good. Chaos Ruler is also like around $9 to $10, which has nothing to do with, you know, Dragon Rulers, but it's also a good secret rare synchro to pick up and just have in your collection, especially because it's from Rise of the Duelist. It's always going to maintain its value. It's not really going to go down. It's just going to continue to inch forward. There's an ultra rare reprint, so if you don't have the secret rare or you don't want to spend the money on the secret rare, then you know it's fine to get the ultra rare. I think a playset of the ultra rares myself. Other than that, I kind of do want to check on the structure deck to see what's going on over there. I've considered ordering like a few more to hold as like a sealed investment, because right now I am going to be getting the 10% bonus back. So let's see, so it's 1455. So basically, since I'm getting that bonus, I'm going to be paying $13 each effectively, because you're going to get like $1.45 back on each if I bought a structure deck for each structure deck, which is pretty good. I am still going to probably drive over to Target tonight to see if I can find some of these on the shelves for 10. But if I might go try that like earlier in the night when I get off at like around 5. And if I can find them, I'll just go with that. But if I can't, then I might come back and order some of these. It's just a really good structure deck. I also want to check on Ghosts from the Past, because this was around 75. I'm just interested with like these bonus bucks, if people are going to be picking these up or not. So these have gone up quite a bit because they were, like I said, at $75. This kind of thing right here where there's like 20 packs in no box, that makes me really nervous. I would much rather have the boxes. But just so you can verify that they're not like going through opening packs, pulling out like the ghost rares, and then any packs left in the display, they just throw into a bundle that they're going to sell. That kind of stuff makes me nervous. But basically, if you bought one of these, you would get $8.50 back, meaning that you're effectively paying like $76, so back to the original price. So if you want to get these at this price, I mean, if you were getting the 10% back, that's not too bad. I think these will continue to go up though. It just kind of depends on like what other information gets released. But yeah, and then we'll check on Alibers as well. I think these are going for like 100 now, surprisingly. I guess I should have picked these up when I saw some drop to like 60 to 65. Oh wow, so we're back in the 110 range, going to 115. I cannot believe that. That's insane to me. And since we checked that, we're going to look at Quartus as well, because this had dropped recently. It's still in like the 14-15 range. That's not too bad. And then we'll check braided opening as well. I'm just interested with like this structure deck now being released, what cards are doing. Oh no, these are at an all-time high. These are $13 a copy. Yikes. That's not good. And then look at Albavs as well. So the secret rares are like $35 to $40. Of course, we just got the commons, but the ultra rares I think are still like $1.20. Yeah, $1.15, $1.20. This is honestly the way to go. Like, there's no reason to spend $35 on a secret rare when you can get a good-looking ultra rare for a little over $1. So just go with this version if you want to play like a hollow version in your deck. But other than that, that's all I really have for you. Like I said, if you missed the beginning, I am doing a giveaway when we hit 100. So we're at 97 right now, so we're close. But it's going to be a Black Awakening, a Trishula gold. These are all premium gold, by the way. One Ghost Mourner, one alternate art Eldlik, one Cursed Eldland, one Regeki. Yeah, and that's it. So hopefully, I know a lot of people talked about like building Eldlik and stuff, so I was hoping that maybe that would help some people out if they're trying to build the deck. And then just give just a couple cool cards that have a little bit of value. Oh yeah, there was something else I wanted to talk about before we hang up. Not hang up in the video. So I've been talking about how gold rares don't store very well. And like I have these invocations in sleeves, and if you can tell, it's got a little nick already, even though it's not in the greatest sleeve. It's in a penny sleeve, but I have them, safely secured, like in their own little pile. Because I'm going to start sorting and put them into binders. I just haven't had a chance to do it this week. But just from moving around, it's already got a nick right there at the top, which is unfortunate, and that's really, really common. I've seen that happen to a lot of my gold rare cards. So just keep that in mind. So even like if you're trying to keep them, unplayed, so you can resell them at a certain point in time, it's just really hard to keep them in good condition. Other than that, oh yeah, I wanted to mention, so I was going through my sales last night on TCG Player, and let me pull the card out first and then we can talk about it. Okay. I had sold my card D, which if you haven't checked or seen my openings, not openings, but collection showcasing I went through, that I had bought this less than a month ago for a collection piece. It's a secret rare first edition card D. And I bought it for like $7 to $8, and then I listed it online for 17, and someone bought it, which is weird because you can get another near mint first edition for like 8 with 99-cent shipping. So I guess maybe they'd ordered for me before and just like me. But usually what I do before I ship a card is I'll pull it out of the sleeve and do a very thorough inspection to make sure there's nothing wrong with the card, so that, you know, I'm just making sure that I'm sending them what they bought, basically. It's condition wise. And when I was going over it, the front of it's perfect, but before, when I had ordered this card as near mint, and before I hadn't noticed, I guess I mainly just inspected the front and was like, okay, yeah, it's in good condition. But on the back, I noticed that there is, let's see if I can show it. I think it's, yeah, right there. If you can see it, I think it's right there. Let me just make sure real quick. Yeah, so it's right here above the Konami sign. Right there. There's a little indent. Yep, that's pretty good. So I told him, like, hey, I'm not gonna consider this near mint because I found like a little ding that I hadn't noticed before. You know, unfortunately, it was sold to me as near mint, but I don't want to pass on that loss to you. So I offered him a partial refund or a full refund if he just wants me to cancel the order. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, one, that's cool that it sold for like double MSRP. I guess it's just I'm guessing that maybe it's a returning customer that just trusts that I'll send them good condition cards. But the main point was to, like, make sure you're double checking your cards when you send them, because even if they're in perfect condition when you got them, things can happen in the binder. Or like maybe you overlooked an issue that was there when you bought the card that you didn't know about. And yeah, that's kind of some of the unfortunate aspects of being a seller. You are going to eat costs sometimes, but I think it's really important to keep a good reputation. Currently, I still have a 100% gold star on TCG Player, and I would like to maintain that as long as I can. And like I said, that comes with perks. One of them is being a gold star seller, which I don't know, people just trust that more. Like, I only order from gold star sellers, but also it's if you have 100% and you have all positive feedback, people will pay like dollars more for your cards because they're going to trust you more. Even if you have a gold star, but you have like a 99.6, that might make some people uneasy. And while they might still go with your card, like, people actively spend more money on people that have like 100% and gold star feedback. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday, and have a nice weekend. I will see you guys later tonight when I'll do a live opening. Not a live, I'll film it, but we'll open up the structure decks online, and yeah, we'll talk about them. But other than that, I'll see you guys later.